Okay, good morning, everyone. So myself, Devabroto Kumar Das from Tumka Engineering College. Today we will take the subject process instrumentation and control. Topic 6, flow measurement. Okay, am I audible? Sudhanshu, am I audible? Okay, my whiteboard is visible, everyone. Please respond me. Okay, so we have discussed in our previous classes, in our module, that is the flow measurement. Okay, and last class we have to discuss different characteristics of the flow measurement method and what is the basic types we have to use in our flow measurement, and we have to discuss in broadly the orifice plate. Okay, today we will discuss the another procedure. This is the first is venturi tube, and then that is another one pivot tube for the flow measurement method. Okay, so the topic is flow measurement. And today we will discuss the method of venturi tubes. So this venturi tubes, it is basically used for permanent flow measurement in our process control industry. Okay, so where the permanent pressure, it is very basically losses. It is a primary importance in our process control industries, and where maximum accuracy, where the maximum accuracy is desired in the measurement for the viscous, high viscous type fluid. At that case, we have to use the flow measurement method using the venturi. So a venturi tube is used where permanent pressure loss is of prime importance. Prime importance and where maximum accuracy is desired in the measurement of high viscous fluid. Viscous fluid. Okay. So this is the basically main application of the venturi tube in our process control industry. That means a venturi tube, it is basically used where the permanent pressure it is lost. Okay, and it is the prime importance and where the maximum accuracy you have to desire in the measurement of the where the high viscous fluid we have to control the flow measurement. So this is very, very important use in our process control industries for the flow measurement. So in this flow measurement method, we have to use different sections. That means also we have to use in our flow measurement inlet section. Another one it is also outlet sections also, and we have to control the pressure, okay, inlet pressure or outlet pressure. So basically this venturi tube, it is made of cast iron or steel are built in another different monel type of metals also. Basically, most of the cases we have to uses the metal for cast iron and steel also. Okay, so it is basically used for the cast iron or steel. It has different uh, categories. First one is the long form or classic venturi tube. Okay, number two, short form where the outlet cone is shortened. Number third, an eccentric form to minimize the build up of heavy material. And another last one, this is rectangular form used in air duct work. So this is the basically for condition where we have to use it, the venturi tube, which is made of metal that is a cast iron or steel. It is uses first long form of classic venturi tubes. Okay, that means where the long flow measurement, there is a long type sizes of pipes. You have to control the flow measurement using the venturi tube method. You have to use this type of metals for the venturi tubes. Number two, short form where the outlet cone it is also shortened. That means where different angle. Okay, so when you have to see in the different process control industry, there you have to use a different angle type of pipes or it is attached in the flow measurement method. So this is the short form where the outlet cone is shortened. Number three, an eccentric form to minimize the buildup of the heavy material. And number four, it sometimes it is uses in the rectangular form. It is used in the air duct works also. So this is the basically different types venturi tubes we have to use this in our process control. Okay, is it okay?
Yes.
Next, what is the basic size you have to make the Venturi tube? So this Venturi tube are available in size from 100 nanometer to 813 millimeter with a flow coefficient value of the value is 0.894 for all diameter. So this is the basically different sizes of available for the Venturi tube. It is made the sizes that is 100 millimeter to 813 millimeter with a flow coefficient value. It is a 0.894 for all diameter ratio. So its overall accuracy, it is very much important. Its overall accuracy ranges from plus minus 1/4 to plus minus 3%. So in that case, you can see the accuracy error. This is very small. That is plus minus 1/4 to the plus minus 3% also. Okay, so that's why we have to uses more case in our process control industries for the flow measurement method. Okay, so uh, this Venturi tube, it is basically classified into different categories. I am discussed in the previous slide. Sometimes it is also rectangular shape. Sometimes it is also eccentric type of size, short form size, and long form size also. Okay, so these are the basically classifications of the Venturi tube. So, uh, what is the basic advantage of this Venturi tube? Why you have to use this Venturi tube in the process control industry? First, it is basically used for the low and high. It is used at low and high beta decibel. That means where the minimum pressure level it is available or higher pressure measurement it is available. There is a flow pressure. So in that case, you have to use the Venturi tubes also. So this is very much advantageous and another part also. Number two, it causes low permanent pressure loss. Okay. Number third, it is widely used for high flow rate. I am telling previously where the pressure flow rate it is very much bigger. So In this case, you have to use this venturi tubes. Okay. Number 4, it is available in very large pipe size. Okay, so where we have to classify the different venturi tubes, you can see. So this venturi tube, it is uses for the long form of flow measurement method, as well as it is uses in the short form of a different outlet pressure, and also it is uses for the cone type of sizes of the flow measurement method. So this is the basically advantage of the venturi tubes. Number 5, it has well-known characteristics. Okay, so these are the basically advantage of the venturi tube. Okay, so first of all, you have to use this venturi tube for the low and high beta ratio of the pressure. Number 2, it causes low permanent pressure loss. Okay, and also it is uses for the where high flow rates it is available. Okay, high flow rates where it is available, you have to use the venturi tube method for the flow measurement, and it is available for the very large pipe size. That means when we have to classify the different venturi tube, that is the one short form and long form of venturi tube, and also cone sizes where the different angle uh, flow measurement you have to consider for the venturi tube methods. Okay, so this is the advantage of the venturi tube. Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, disadvantage. Some little bit disadvantage is available for this venturi tube. Number 1, its cost is very high compared to the orifice plate. Okay, because you know that the orifice plate, it is basically small sizes of different shape of the plates where you have to use this eccentric, concentric. Okay, so these are the basically cost. It is very low in the orifice plate method. So these are the basic disadvantage. Venturi tube cost is very high compared to the orifice. Number 2, it is generally not useful below, that is the pipe size 76.2 millimeter pipe size. So this is the one disadvantage compared to the another methods, orifice plate methods, or flow type or pitot type of flow measurement. So this is the below ranges is pipe size it is available, that is 76.2 millimeters. Okay. Number 3rd, it is more difficult to inspect due to its construction. That means when you have to use this venturi tube, you have to classify the different venturi tubes where we have to use this different rectangular form. Somewhere we have to use this long pipe sizes of or angle type of venturi tube. So in the compare of the other type of flow measurement method, this venturi tube, it is required for some area, some big size of area. So this is little bit disadvantage over the another method also. Okay, so these are the basic idea of the Venturi. Is it clear, all of you? In your exam, question is it is coming, what is the method of Venturi tube for flow measurement method? At that time, you have to discuss these are the basic. Okay. Next, we have to go another method for the flow measurement. This is flow nozzle. Okay, this is another one. So, what is flow nozzles? So, everyone see the nozzles, that is you have to uses the nozzles in your bicycle, in your motorbike, where the uh, one nozzle it is installed in our tire. Okay, so this nozzle, it is actually pressured, it is also controlled. So this type of nozzles we have to uses in our flow control method, where we have to control the different uh, type of flow measurement. That means where different type of liquid, acidic or different types of petrochemical industries, where the liquid form we have to uses for the flow measurement method, we have to use this flow nozzles method. Okay, so this flow nozzles are used for flow measurement at high fluid velocity and are more rugged and more resistant to erosion than the sharp edge orifice plate. Okay, so where we have to uses the flow nozzles method for the flow measurement method, where we have to uses it is high fluid velocity, where the high pressure fluid velocity you have to control for the flow measurement method, and where more rugged and more resistance type of fluid we have to control, and where the sharp edge area it is available, you have to uses the flow nozzles methods. Okay, so this uh, flow nozzles you have to design for the international standard organizations. Okay, so these are the basically process you have to use this different material you have to control, and different sizes available for the flow measurement using the flow nozzles method. So this flow nozzles method, it is made different types. Number one, sometimes it is also used as flange type. Flange type. Number two, holding ring type. Number third, weld in type. So more or less these three type of we have to uses the flow nozzles method in our process control industry. And another one is throat type. Throat type. Okay. So this is the basic types of the flow nozzles method of the different flow measurement method. Range type, holding ring type, welding type, and throat type of flow nozzles. Okay, so this is also basically uses for the different material as per your requirements. Also, you have to use a cast iron or steel for making for the flow nozzles method. Okay, so next, these flow nozzles are made stainless steel or chrome type material. Material. Okay, these are the basically materials we have to use as for the made flow nozzles method: stainless steel and also chromium type or chrome type of material. So in your process control industries where you have to uses different types of liquid, that means where the acidic fluid or alkaline fluid you have to control. So according to the characteristics of the material, you have to choose the particular flow nozzles methods. Okay, is it okay? Another one important, these flow nozzles should be used at Reynolds number of the value is 50,000 or above. Okay, so this is the basically value of the flow nozzles method. Reynolds number value, it is minimum is 50,000 or it's above of the same ratio. Okay, is it clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Next, it is advantage. Why it is advantageous for the process control industry? Number one, its permanent pressure loss is lower than that for an orifice. Okay, so first one, it is this, it is a permanent pressure loss is the lower than that of the orifice plate. That means when you have to use the orifice plate, so it is very much advantageous over the another method for the flow measurement method. Its permanent pressure loss, it is very low. Number two, it is available in numerous materials. Okay. Number three, it is useful for fluid containing solid. One minute. Okay. So these are the another advantage. These flow nozzles you have to use where the solid type of some solid type of fluid you have to control. control the flow measurement method. And it is widely accepted for high pressure and temperature steam flow. Temperature steam flow. This is very much advantageous. So these flow nozzles we have to widely used in where the high pressure it is available, and also where the temperature, that means higher type of temperature or boiled type of liquid flow measurement you have to control, where you have to use the flow nozzles. Okay, so these are the some advantage over the another methods for the flow measurement method. Okay, is it okay all of you? Next, disadvantage. Disadvantage. Number one, its cost is higher than orifice, but lower than the venturi tube also. Okay, so this is little bit of a disadvantage over the another method is orifice plate. Okay, so its cost is higher than the orifice plate, but lower than the venturi. Another one, it is limited to moderate to is limited 1 minute, limited to moderate pipe size. So this is very much limited sizes are available for the process control industries. For the different pipe size, it is not available for the flow nozzles. So this is little bit disadvantage also. Another one, it requires more maintenance, more maintenance. Okay, so where the flow nozzles method you have to use for the process control industries. So this flow measurement, this is the flow nozzles. It has different disadvantage. First, it is cost. It is little bit higher than the orifice plate. Number two, it is limited to the moderate pipe size. That means every size it is not available for the different pipe size of the flow nozzles. And it requires more maintenance for the high accuracy when you have to use it. So these are the basically method of the flow measurement. Okay. Another process it is also available, but it is not very much important. So in the flow measurement method, this is very much important is orifice plate. I'm written one by one method. Uh, then you have to clear the idea. So first we have to discuss orifice plate. Number two, we have to discuss the venturi tube. Number third, we have to discuss the flow nozzle. Another or process it is also available. So little bit you have to, I am share the class note in your Google Classroom portal. So these are the another types of flow measurement method. So please read it slowly also. And anywhere any problems, so please also ask me. Another it is also Peter tube. Number 6, Anuvar tube. Number 7, elbow tap. Number 8, it is wear type. Number 9, it is flume type. Okay, so these are the basically different process of the flow measurement method. But these first three, orifice plate, venturi tube, and flow nozzles, it is very much important, and it is basically widely used in our process control industry. Okay, and another types of that is also available: dull tubes, Pitot tubes, Anuva tubes, elbow taps, wet type of flow measurement method, or flume type of pressure flow measurement method. So these are the basically primary process. Okay, so these are the basically these 1 to 9. It is basically primary methods of the flow measurement. And another one, secondary element we have to use is secondary method. We have to use as for the flow measurement method. First one, it is the manometer. Number 2, this is the bellowmeter. Number 3, this is force balance meters. And number 4, ring balance. Okay, so these 4 are the basically uses in our process control industries for the secondary element or secondary method. That is a manometer type of flow measurement method. Number 2, bellowmeter. Number 3 is the force balance meter. And number 4, that is the ring balance meter. So these are the basically uses for the flow measurement. Okay, is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Anyone, any doubt or any questions, so please ask me. One another important, that is the area type of flow measurement method we have to use this. It is rotameter. Okay, this is rotameter. Another part. This is variable area flow meter. And this is basically rotameter. We have to use this. So this differential head type of flow meter, we have to use is the any flow measurement. It is restriction of the different fixed size or different pressure differential across in the flow rate measurement method, where in the variable area of the flow meters or size of the restriction of the adjusted the different types of amount we have to control. So in that case, you have to use this area type of flow meter, that is a rotameter also. So this rotameter the rotameter is the most extensively used from this is form, not form, of the variable area flow meter are available. Okay, and it consists of a vertical tapered tube with a float which is which is free to move up or down within the tube. Okay, so where the rotameter it is uses, that means this rotameter it is the most extensively used form for the variable area type of flow meter, and it consists of a vertical tapered type of tube with a float which is basically free to move up and down. Okay, that means when you have to see this rotameter, you have to I am uploaded the class notes in your portal where the different types of uh, sizes are available, where the one rotated device it is basically free to move up and down and within the tube, and at that time you have to control basically flow measurement method in this rotameter. Okay, this is the basically idea of the rotameter. Another one, weight type. This weight type, it is basically uses for the flow rate. Primarily, you have to use different channel of the method, and this weight type it is basically uses in our irrigation method or waste sewage system. So it is used in irrigation and waste and sewage system. Okay, so this wet type of flow measurement method, we have to control the flow measurement, and it is basically uses in the irrigation department. That means where the agriculture and irrigation department is available, where the different types of fluid flow we have to control. So this wet type of gauge of we have to use this. Or in the others is waste system, the waste and sewage system of the flow measurement method. Basically, this WAC type, it is basically classified into three categories. Number one, it is rectangular shape. Number two, it is V type notch, V notch. And number three is the epauletely, okay? Epauletly. So these are the different types of the where type of flow measurement method we have to use our process control industries. This is rectangular type of size, wet type, V notch type, and another one was is Cipolleti. Okay, so these three types of flow nodules or wet type of flow measurement method we have to use this in our process control industry. So these are the basic idea of the flow measurement method. Okay, and there are lots of flow meters we have to uses in our flow control industries. Okay, so some we have to idea is a in important type. So in your syllabus, these three it is very much important. That is the orifice plate, venturi tube, and flow nodules method. And basic idea you have to read one time also. These are the basic different types of flow measurement method. Is it okay, all of you? Next, is it okay? Is it okay, all of you? Anyone,
Yes.
any doubt or any questions? So please ask me. Next classes we have to go the another discussion, that is a pressure measurement. Okay, so in your syllabus, flow, pressure, temperature, these three types of measurement methods is available. So everyone write your own name and roll number in the chat box also. And Jatin, you take a screenshot. Jatin, are you hearing me? Jatin, are you hearing me? Saurabh,
Yes, sir.
you take a screenshot of the participant list, and after ending, you have to send me this screenshot.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so anyone, any doubt or any questions in this different flow measurement method? Talib Ansari, please write your own name and roll number. It is not present, sir. This is not mandatory. This is not attendance. Please write your own name and roll number. MD Talib Ansari, are you hearing me? Okay, so that's all. We will meet the next classes in the another method, that is the pressure measurement method. Okay.
Very good morning, all of you.